Okay, welcome to today's game here on the Stick Tap Sports Network. This is Tony. I think it's been a couple of weeks since I last posted a video. So today we're going to be visiting the American League, where the 68 and 46 New York Yankees are going up against the 63 and 53 Texas Rangers. Pitching matchup today is Gaylord Perry of the Texas Rangers with his 12 and 4 record and a 1.96 ERA, going up against Catfish Hunter, who is 14 and 7 with a 2.54 ERA. How things stand in the American League East. The Yankees currently enjoy a 10.5 game lead over the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. It's been a Yankees have been they jumped out in front in the division early in the season and have not really looked back. They've been able to withstand a couple of runs made by the Red Sox. I think the Red Sox might have gotten as close as 4 or 5 or 3 or 4 games out back in July, but they've struggled of late. They've lost 5 in a row. The Yankees have lost 3 in a row. And but still hold a 10.5 game lead here on August 16th of 1976. In the American League West, you've got the Twins with a 3.5 game lead over the Athletics and a 7 game lead over the Rangers. The Rangers have cooled off of late. They've lost 2 straight. They're 2.5 games ahead of the Royals, which surprisingly are in 4th place, 9.5 games back. The A's have the Twins have won 3 straight. The A's have won 8 in a row and have made up some ground. There was a stretch there where the Twins were the hottest team in baseball. They had opened up a 10 and a half, 11 game lead over the A's, Rangers, and Royals, who were all kind of bunched in that 10, 11 games out distance. But A's have made up considerable ground and now find themselves just 3.5 games back. So it's kind of a big game. Rangers are trying to hang in there against stay in the race. They're still within striking distance. Well, maybe not exactly striking distance, but a nice little win streak could get them back in a good position in the AL West. So with that being said, might as well go ahead and get started. We will be playing Status Pro. This is the 4th edition, part of the Digital Diamond integration. And I've been playing this game. I think, as you know, I've mixed it up as far as the game engines being used for this season. Played Payoff Pitch, played Status Pro, played Pocket Pennant Run, National Pastime, as well as the native engine of Digital Diamond. And so really since the beginning of for the month of August this season, I've been playing Status Pro. Probably going to switch that last month of the year. We'll go back to Payoff Pitch to close things out, and then just haven't really decided what I'm going to do for the playoffs. But my guess will be it's going to be one of those two, or maybe both, the rest of the way here. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So for the Texas Rangers, it's going to be Gene Clines batting first, playing left field. I think it's Danny Thompson. Yes, Danny Thompson at shortstop, batting second. Batting third, Mike Hargrove, first baseman. Cleanup is Jeff Burrows, playing right field. Batting fifth, Roy Howell, playing third base. Batting sixth, Tom Grieve, designated hitter. Batting seventh, the second baseman, Lenny Randall. Batting eighth, center fielder Juan Beniquez. And batting ninth and doing the catching is Jim Sundberg. Defensively for the Yankees, you have Hunter on the mound, Munson behind the plate, Chambliss at first, Randolph at second, Nettles at third, Stanley at shortstop, Roy White in left field, Mickey Rivers in center field, and Oscar Gamble in right. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get started. So we'll be looking at the PB number here on the card, and it is a 9. So that's going to be on the batter's card, and that number is 84. RN is going to be a fly ball to center field. Rivers will make the catch. And there's one away. Adjust these levels here. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now one out. Danny Thompson comes to bat. He's batting 183 on the season. The pitch from Hunter is going to be off of Hunter's card. 26 is going to be a called strike 3. Thompson goes down on strikes. So there's 2 outs here in the top of the first. Mike Hargrove batting 290 with 9 home runs and 45 RBI. The pitch will be off of Hargrove's card. It's 57. That is going to be a ground ball to second. Randolph fields it cleanly, throws it to Chambliss, and there's 3 outs. So we've played a half an inning with the Rangers nothing and the Yankees coming up. So Gaylord Perry will take the mound. The Yankee lineup looks like this. Mickey Rivers batting first, Roy White batting second, batting third is Thurman Munson, batting cleanup is Chris Chambliss, batting fifth, Carlos May, batting sixth, leading the league in home runs with 29 is Greg Nettles. Batting seventh, Oscar Gamble. Batting eighth, Willie Randolph. And batting ninth, shortstop Fred Stanley. Defensively, the Rangers go like this. Gaylord Perry on the mound, Jim Sundberg behind the plate, Mike Hargrove at first, Lenny Randall at second, Roy Howell at third, Danny Thompson at short, Gene Clines in left, Juan Beniquez in center, and Jeff Burrows in right field. So Perry's done with his warm-up tosses, and Rivers settles into the batter's box. And here we go. It's going to be off of Rivers' card. A 66 is going to be grounded back to Perry. We'll fire it to Hargrove, and Rivers is retired for the first out of the inning. And now Roy White. Roy White's batting 314, 17 home runs, and 51 RBI. He's definitely in the conversation for MVP. The pitch to Roy White will be off of Perry's card, 77, and that's going to be grounded to second base. Lenny Randall's up with it, fires to Hargrove. There's 2 outs. And now Thurman Munson. Thurman Munson with a 266 batting average, 10 home runs, and 77 RBI. Pitches PB is 5, so it's going to be off of Perry's card. It's a 34, and that is going to be called strike 3. Munson goes down on strikes, and that ends the first inning. Sorry about that. I had to get a drink of water there. So now we head to the second inning. Jeff Burrows to lead things off for the Rangers. The pitch to Burrows will be off of his card. 18 is going to be a base hit into right field. So Burrows is on with a single. And that will bring up Roy Howell. Let's see here. The pitch to Howell. So it's going to be a clutch batting reading. So let's see what that number is going to be. 38. That's going to be outside of his range. So LN, it's a ground ball to first. Chambliss fields it, fires to Stanley for 1. Back to first, double play. So Howell grounds into a 3-6-3 double play. Nicely turned there by Chambliss and Stanley. And that'll make it 2 outs here in the top of the second with Tom Grieve coming to bat. The pitch to Grieve will be off of his card, 78. is going to be a ground ball to second. Randolph up with it, fires it to Chambliss, and the top half of the second is over. So we head to the bottom of the second. No score here in New York. The Bronx. We'll have Chambliss, May, and Nettles coming to bat to face Gaylord Perry. And this pitch will be off a Chambliss card. 26. That's going to be lined into right field for a base hit. So Chambliss is on with a single. And now Carlos May comes to bat. May batting .293 with 5 home runs and 30 RBI. The pitch is going to be off of May's card, 38, and that is going to be hit into deep left field. Kleins is going back to the wall. It's gone. Home run. So May homers. That is his 6th home run of the season. The Yankees jump out to a 2-0 lead. Perry will head back, get back on the bump and see what he can do here against the leader, the home run leader in the American League, Greg Nettles, who has 29 home runs this year. Perry, nobody out. Bottom of the second, 2-0 Yankees. It's going to be off of Perry's card. 36 is going to be taken outside for ball 4, and Nettles is on with a walk. And that'll bring up Oscar Gamble. So Gamble's coming to bat, and it looks like we're going to have looks like Nettles, we're going to see if he can get a lead here. 57. Okay, so that's going to be a plus or minus. Okay, no, he doesn't get a jump, so go back to regular play here. Gamble settles in. Here's the pitch to Gamble. It'll be off of Gamble's card. 53 is going to be a ground ball to third. That'll be fielded by Howell. He'll fire to second for 1, and on to first, double play. So Gamble grounds into a 5-4-3 double play. Nettles is erased, and now we have 2 out, nobody on. Willie Randolph coming to bat. Pitch to Randolph will be off of Perry's card. 65 is going to be a ground ball to short. Thompson's up with it, fires it to Hargrove, and the inning is over. But the Yankees get 2 runs on a 2-run home run by Carlos May, and they lead 2-0 heading to the third. So Catfish Hunter back out on the mound. He's given up 1 hit, struck out 1. Pitch to Lenny Randle. It's going to be off of Hunter's card. 54. SN, let's see, that's going to be popped up to short. Stanley calling for it. Makes the catch. There's 1 out. And now Juan Benitez comes to bat. Pitch to Benitez. Be off of Hunter's card. 87 is going to be a ground ball to third. Nettles up with it. Fires it to Chambliss. There's 2 outs. And now Jim Sundberg batting .211 on the season. It'll be off of Sundberg's card. 88. That is going to be grounded to second. Randolph fields it cleanly, fires to first, and the top of the third is over. So Perry heads back out on the mound for the Rangers. He's given up 2 runs on 2 hits, struck out 1, walked 1. Fred Stanley coming to bat, batting .217 on the season. So that's going to be a reading off the BD rating. Let's see here. That number is 21. And that is going to be grounded to short. Thompson fires to Hargrove, 1 away. So the Yankees will send Mickey Rivers up to bat now. Rivers hitting .293. He's 0 for 1, grounded back to Perry in the first inning. The pitch will be off of Perry's card. 35 is going to be a called strike three, and Rivers goes down on strikes. So there's 2 outs. That's the second strikeout of the game for Gaylord Perry. He'll be facing now Roy White. Roy White is 0 for 1, grounded out to second. First time up. It's going to be off of White's card. 74 is going to be a ground ball to short. Thompson's up with it, fires it to first, and the inning is over. So we've played 3 now. Yankees with a 2-0 lead over the Rangers. Gene Klein's coming to bat here. Face Catfish Hunter. The pitch from Hunter will be off of Klein's card. 42 is going to be swung on and missed, strike 3. So Hunter strikes out Klein's. That's his second K of the day. Danny Thompson comes up. He struck out his first time up. The pitch will be off of Hunter's card. 12 is going to be, well, it would be a balk if there was a runner on, but instead it's going to be a fly ball hit into deep center field. Rivers will make the catch. There's 2 outs. So Hunter's kind of cruising along here. He's faced the minimum so far. He's facing Mike Hargrove now here in the top of the 4th. Be off of Hargrove's card. 25 is going to be driven into the gap in left field. This is going to get by White and roll to the wall. Hargrove will pull into second with a double. And the Rangers have a runner in scoring position now with 2 outs. Oops. Here in the top of the 4th with Jeff Burrows coming to bat. Burrows is 1 for 1. And here's the pitch. 3, so it's going to be off of Hunter's card. 65 will be grounded to third. Nettles fields it nicely, fires it to first, and the side is retired. So the Rangers strand a runner. Hargrove gets stranded at second. And we head to the bottom of the 4th. 2-0 Yankees. It'll be Munson, Chambliss, and May. Thurman Munson. It's going to read off of Perry's card here. 47 will be a fly ball into left field. Kleins is under it, makes the catch, 1 away. And Chris Chambliss, 1 for 1. Singled and scored back in the second inning. Scored on the 2-run home run by Carlos May. 11 will be off his Chambliss card. 25 will be a base hit into right field. So that's the second hit of the day for Chambliss. And now Carlos May comes up. Runner on first, 1 out, 2-0 Yankees. Let's see. No. Okay, here's the pitch to May. It's going to be off of Perry's card this time. 78. Ground ball to third. Error check on Howell. This is probably not going to be good. And it isn't going to be good because the reading is he's an E8, error 8-20. So it's going to be infield 1 error. So what does that say? Grounder mishandled, batter safe, and runner to second. So Howell boots the ball. And that's going to put runners on first and second now with 1 out. The first error of the game is to the Rangers. So first and second, 1 out. Greg Nettles coming to bat. This could be a big moment in the game here. Nettles leading the American League in home runs. Perry looking in, sets and delivers. It's going to be off Perry's card, 64. LP is going to be a line drive to first. Let's see what happens here. First and second. Line drive to Hargrove. Everyone gets back to the base. So there's 2 outs now. Now Oscar Gamble comes to bat. Runners on first and second with 2 out. It's going to be off of Gamble's card. 35 is going to be swung on and missed, strike 3. Gamble strands 2. The Yankees strand 2. And that ends the 4th inning with the score 2-0. 2-0 Yankees. And now the Rangers will be sending up Roy Howell, Tom Grieve, and Lenny Randle to see if they can get something going here against Catfish Hunter. Pitch will be off of Howell's card. It's an 81. Ground ball to second. Error check is Randolph's a 3. Error rating is, it would be an error for 7-20, but that's not going to be the case here. So Randolph will make the play. And there's 1 away. Tom Grieve now coming to bat. It's going to be off of Grieve's card. 74 is a fly ball to left field. Roy White's there to make the catch. There's 2 outs. And now Lenny Randle popped up to short his first time up. He's 0 for 1. The pitch is going to be off of Randall's card. 55 is going to be grounded to second. Willie Randolph up with it, fires it to Chambliss. The Rangers are retired in the top of the 5th, so go to the bottom of the 5th. 2-0 Yankees. Gaylord Perry back out on the mound. This will be starting his 5th inning of work. He's given up 2 runs on 3 hits, struck out 3 and walked 1. Here's the pitch to Randolph. It's off of Perry's card. 63 is going to be grounded back to the pitcher. Perry makes the play, fires it to first, and Randolph is retired. That'll bring up Fred Stanley. Stanley is 0 for 1 today. It's off of Perry's card. 61 is going to be popped up. Jim Sundberg will be there to make the catch. There's 2 outs. And that'll bring up Mickey Rivers now. Rivers is 0 for 2. He struck out and grounded back to the pitcher. The pitch off of Perry's card. 63 will be grounded to second. Randall's up with it, fires it to first. And that'll end the 5th inning with the score 2-0 Yankees. Okay. Juan Beniquez now to lead things off for the Texas Rangers. He is 0 for 1, grounded out to third. Hunter now giving up no runs on 2 hits. The pitch will be off of Hunter's card. 84 is a ground ball to third. Nettles fields it cleanly, fires it to Chambliss, and there's 1 out. Now Jim Sundberg. He'll be off of Hunter's card again. 17 is going to be called strike 3. Sundberg goes down on strikes. That's the 3rd strikeout of the day for Catfish. And that'll go back up to the top of the order now, and Gene Klein's to lead things off, or to not lead things off, but in the leadoff spot. 2 outs. He is 0 for 2 today. And this will be off of Klein's card. 15 will be a base hit into left field. So the Rangers, Klein gets on. That'll bring up Thompson with 2 outs and a man on first. Pitch will be off of Thompson's card. 45 will be lined back to the pitcher. Oh, and looks like he's going to have trouble handling this. Let me see here. So, 1, he's an E4, and Runner on first. So Hunter's gonna, looks like he's gonna, it's lined back to him. He ball hits off his glove and he goes to make the play at first and he bobbles the ball, and that is gonna lead to Thompson reaching base on an error and Klein's taking second. So we have runners on first and second now with 2 outs. And Mike Hargrove coming to bat. So the Rangers really with their first real kind of look at the game so far. First and second, 2 outs. The pitch to Hargrove will be off of Hargrove's card. It's 68, and that's going to be popped up on the infield. It's going to be caught by Munson. There's that F2, that Status Pro F2, but I don't see that as often as you did before, so looks like it might have been remedied somewhat. But that's going to end the inning. So we've played 5.5. Rangers waste an opportunity there. We head to the bottom of the 6th. It's 2-0 Yankees. It's going to be Roy White, Thurman Munson, and Chris Chambliss for the Yankees here in the bottom of the 6th. So Roy White looking in. He's 0 for 2 today. He's grounded out to second and to short. The pitch will be off of Perry's card, and that is going to be a line drive down to Roy Howell. He makes the catch, and there's 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Thurman Munson now 0 for 2, struck out and flied out to left. The pitch from Perry is going to be off of Perry's card. 21 is going to be a base hit to right field. So Munson with a single. So 1 out, runner on first. Chambliss digging in. Here's the pitch to Chambliss. And that's going to be a base hit to center. Let's see. We have 1 out, runner on first. What is Munson going to do? I said that was a base hit to center field. Benitez has a 5 arm. Munson's an OBRA. So first to third. And Munson is going to go for it. He's going to go. So they're sending Munson. Munson's trying to take third. Let's see. There's going to be a play at third here, or is there not? Chambliss is a C runner, so we're gonna see if we can see if Munson can be safe. So that was to center field. So it's a T5, an OBRA, and he is going to be safe. Yep, 11 to 46 is safe, and Munson is in there. So he tests Benitez's arm. He's able to take the base. So the Yankees have runners on first and third now, with Carlos May coming to bat. Rangers are going to bring the infield in. So first and third. First and third. Let's see here. Runner, or 1 out. First and third, 1 out. Okay. And here's the pitch to May. It's going to be off of May's card. 48 is going to be ball 4, and he walks him. So now the bases are loaded. And Greg Nettles coming to bat. Yankees looking to break this game wide open here. Once again, infield is in. The pitch to Nettles will be off of Perry's card. 68. LPGX1. With the bases loaded, infield in, it's going to be a double play. Double play. Runner on third, out at home, and batter out at first. So a 1, 2, 3 double play. And that's going to get the Rangers out of a tight spot there. So some nice pitching by Gaylord, nice pitching and fielding by Gaylord Perry to start that double play. And we head to the seventh. Jeff Burrows coming to bat. The pitch will be off of Burrows' card. 47 is going to be ball four. So Hunter walks the leadoff runner. That's going to bring up Roy Howell now. Nobody out. Runner on first. The pitch to Howell off of Hunter's card. 73 will be lined to first. This could be bad. Line up to first. Runner holds. If first is CD2, runner doubled off first. Shambliss is a 5, and so that is going to be a double play. So line drive caught by Shambliss. He steps on the bag to double off Burrows. And just like that, there's 2 outs and nobody on for the Rangers here in the 7th inning. Tom Grieve coming to bat. The pitch to Grieve, it'll be off of Grieve's card. 83 is a fly ball, deep center field. Back goes Rivers to the wall, and he makes the catch. So we reach the 7th inning stretch here. I'm going to take a drink of water here. So give me one moment. All righty. So we're back. Bottom of the 7th, Gaylord Perry back on the mound. He's gone 6 innings so far, given up 2 runs, 5 hits, struck out 3, and walked 2. He'll be facing Oscar Gamble, Willie Randolph, and Fred Stanley here in the bottom of the 7th. The pitch to Gamble will be off of Perry's card. 18 is going to be a base hit to center field. So Oscar Gamble reaches first with a single. And Willie Randolph now will come to bat. Nobody out, runner on first. And the pitch to Randolph will be off of Perry's card. 44 is going to be a ground ball to second. Randall's only play is going to be to first. And Gamble will take second. Nice bit of hitting there by Randolph to move the runner over. And that'll bring up Fred Stanley now with 1 out and runner on second. It's going to be off of Stanley's card. 88. It's going to be a line drive to first. That's caught by Hargrove. Gamble gets back to second on the play. So there's 2 outs. And now Mickey Rivers coming to bat. 2 outs, runner on second base. Here's the pitch. It's going to be off of Perry's card. 38 is going to be ball 4. He walks him. So Rivers takes a walk to first. Now we got runners on first and second with Roy White coming to bat. 2 outs. Pitch will be off of White's card. 45 is going to be ball 4, and he walks him. And so the Yankees load the bases for the 2nd inning in a row. And now Thurman Munson coming to bat. Once again with a chance to really kind of ice this game. I mean, we're in the 7th inning, 2-0 Yankees. Bases loaded. Here's the pitch. It's going to be off of Munson's card. 77 is going to be lifted into left field. Kleins is under it, makes the catch, and the inning is over. So the Yankees once again. Let's take a look at the box score real quick. Yeah, they're 0 for 5 with runners in scoring position. And where is that left on base stat? I'm gonna have to take a look at how many men have been left on base for the Yankees, but it's been a lot over the past couple innings. Um, okay. All right. So top of the eighth, Lenny Randle to face Catfish Hunter. Hunter's cruising along here. Going to be facing Randle, Beniquez, and Sundberg. And let's see here. Lenny Randle. The pitch will be off of Randle's card. 31 is going to be swung on and missed. Strike three. Hunter strikes him out. There's one out. Let's see if we want to maybe call a pinch hitter here for Beniquez. Really not much going on from a platoon standpoint. Um, yeah, we're not going to do it. Okay, so Beniquez settles in. Pitch will be off of Beniquez's card. 52. It's going to be a grounded to third. Nettles makes the play, fires at the first. There's two outs. And that'll bring up Jim Sundberg. Sundberg's 0 for 2, grounded up to second and struck out. The pitch be off of Sundberg's card. 37 is swung on and missed. Strike three. So Catfish Hunter notches his fifth K of the game. And we head to the bottom of the eighth. 2-0 Yankees. It's going to be Chambliss, May, and Nettles to face Perry here, who's probably not got too much in the tank here. See how he does. If he gets in trouble, he's probably going to get yanked. The pitch be off a Chambliss card. 81. LP is a line drive to short. That's going to be caught by Thompson. One out here in the bottom of the eighth. Carlos May now, 1 for 2. Homered. His first time up. He's walked. He's got scored 1 run, knocked in 2. The pitch be off of Perry's card. 44 will be grounded back to Gaylord Perry. He's up with it, fires it to Hargrove, 2 outs. And now Greg Nettles. Nettles 0 for 2. He's walked once. It's going to be off of Nettles' card. 18 is a base hit to right field. And that'll bring up Oscar Gamble. Runner on first, 2 outs. The pitch to Gamble will be off of Gamble's card. 76 is going to be a slow roller out in front of the plate. Sundberg pounces on it, fires it to Hargrove, and Gamble's retired. And the eighth inning is over with the score still Yankees 2, Rangers nothing. It's going to be Kleins, Thompson, and Hargrove to face Catfish Hunter here. Might look like we might as well just see what might be out here from a pinch hitting standpoint. Dave Moats. How about Joe LaHood? Yeah, he's going to lead. He's going to pinch hit for Gene Kleins here. Lefty to go against the right-handed Hunter. And here's the pitch. It'll be off of LaHood's card. 78. It's going to be grounded to short. Stanley up with it. Fires it to first. One away. Hmm. All right. We're going to have another pinch hitter. This time it's going to be Dave Moats. Here's the pitch off a Hunter's card. 26 is going to be popped up on the infield. Munson calling for it. There's 2 outs. And now Mike Hargrove. Rangers are down to their final out here. Hunter looking to get a complete game. It'd be his 19th of the season. And here's the pitch. It's going to be off a Hunter's card. 17 will be lined into center field for a base hit. So now that'll bring up the tying run in Jeff Burrows. Burrows definitely has the power to even things up with one swing. And here's the pitch. It's going to be on Burrows' card. 57 will be grounded to third. Nettles to Chambliss, and the ball game is over. The Yankees, a 2-0 win on the complete game pitched by Catfish Hunter. They win the game 2-0. 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Yankees. No runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Rangers. And let's go ahead and see how the rest of the games went this day. We had the Red Sox playing the White Sox. And let's see what happened there. You got the Red Sox with a 3-2 win over the White Sox. So I think that snaps a 5-game losing streak for the Bo Sox there. In Kansas City, you had the Indians playing the Royals. The Royals really not got on track all year long, and they lose a game 1-0. They're still only 4 games over 500. Indians beat them 1-0. Brown with a 6-hit shutout. Indians turned 4 double plays in that game. Okay, let's see. A's and Brewers. The A's win 2-0, so they're looking to close ground on the Twins. They beat the Brewers. The Brewers are 38-74 on the season. The A's are now 68-50. Let's see how the Twins do. The Twins are holding that, 3.5 game lead over the A's at the moment. Let's see if they can maintain it or if Oakland makes up some ground. And the Orioles, Ross Grimsley with the win. No runs, 7 hits. The Orioles win 3-0. Looks like Reggie Jackson had a good game. Player of the game honors there. Okay, we all know the Yankees defeated the Rangers in the National League. Let's take a look. How are those first place Reds? How do they do? Let's see how they fare here against the Braves. 11-8 Reds. Reds are, yep, it's the big red machine, all right. So now Cubs and Astros. Cubs with a 7-6 win over Houston. And then the last game of the day, Padres and Cardinals. Cardinals win 3-2. So let's take a quick look at the standings here. So what did I say? Yeah, through August 16th, Yankees still with a 10.5 game lead over the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. In the AL West, the A's now creep to within 2.5 games of the first place Minnesota Twins. The A's have won nine in a row. In the NL East, you've got Pittsburgh with a 1.5 game lead over the Phillies. And the Mets, who were hanging tough for a while, have really kind of dropped off. They're now 15 and a half games back. Cincinnati opens an 8-game lead over Los Angeles. And I want to say that they have a series coming up here. Um, Let me see here. They have a series coming up, the Dodgers and Reds, which should go a long way to deciding the NL West. Um, let's see, tomorrow's games. Now, the Dodgers are hosting the Mets, but I think it's a weekend series, LA. No, that's Mets, Dodgers still. No, Pirates, Dodgers. So I was wrong. Um, okay, well, I think that kind of brings everyone up to speed on this replay. I want to say thank you for joining, and please do hit the like and subscribe buttons before you go. And I hope everyone and all is well out there, and look forward to seeing you again. Thank you very much, and take care.